Dads, what was your "don't tell mom about this" moment? When I was about 12, I walked into my dad's office and found him counting a stack of money. He looked up and said, "Don't tell mom, and you'll find out what it's for." Intrigued, I kept my mouth shut. 2 days later, he woke me up early to run errands with him. We came back with a new, well, used but new for us, car. Then he told me, "If you don't tell her how much I spent, I'll let you drive it." It was only a couple $100, but we were broke, and she would have been mad. My mom tried so hard to figure it out, but I never spilled. From then on, anytime we were in an open space, like an empty lot, he'd let me take the wheel. I felt like the coolest kid in middle school, knowing how to drive before anyone else. Again, don't tell your mother, he'd remind me. When I finally got my permit at 16, I was beyond excited to drive legally. I asked my mom if I could drive her around when she went out, but she refused every time, saying I had no experience. I didn't argue. I wasn't about to get Dad in trouble. This went on for weeks. I kept asking. She kept saying no. Then one day, Dad was home and overheard our conversation. He walked into the room, gave me a nod, and said to my mom, "He's a better driver than you anyway." Then he tossed me the keys and told her everything. I was stoked, cheering. "I can drive! I can drive!" Dad just smiled and said, "If you can keep a secret for that long, you can keep the car too."